What's up, y'all?
Help us make videos.
What's up, y'all? It's Coach Day here with Coach May, making a May Day training. And today we're going to talk to you guys about injury prevention.
Ouch.
Baby, are you eating the flower?
She's eating flowers. It's flowers.
You want to share? Okay. Couple of big things. I've been getting this pretty often.
I'm right back.
I've been getting this fairly often with some of the people who have been working with us and who I've been talking to here at the gym. How to avoid injuries specifically and how to recover from injuries that have already taken place. Number one, I'm not a doctor or a medical professional. I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach, and so is May. I know, baby. So don't take any of this as medical advice. I am simply advising you to the best of my degree and ability in things that pertain to health, fitness, and nutrition. Now that that is out of the way and Coach May is back, let's talk to you guys about some of the things that are pertinent for injury prevention, and we can start off with one of the most important: hydration. What do these fine people need to know about drinking water, Coach May?
Oh no, I'm not the scientist here.
From your own experience, what do you know about drinking water? Aside from the fact that it's like necessary.
I was gonna say I drink water because it's necessary and it makes me feel fit, and I just felt really happy when I drank it as opposed to drinking stuff chock full of sugar, and I knew that my body needed it, and so I just performed better. Actually, it's supposed to actually help alleviate like cramps when you're lifting. It can keep you from passing out, gives you more energy. Weird, right? Water, how does water give you more energy? I don't know, I'm not a scientist. But there's this whole thing about people who go to the gym and they bring their little 16-ounce bottle of water for their gym session. You actually need to be drinking water consistently and continuously, and you want to be filling up on water before, like the day before. So if you have, let's say you're like, I work out 3 times a week kind of person, and you're about to do like a workout at 3 p.m., you want to drink a lot of water before, like the day before. You don't want to just like bring your bottle of water for that session. Why? I don't know. I'm not a scientist here. But I know you need to. And it helps with lactic acid and muscle spasms and cramps and headaches and overeating. There's just so many benefits.
So guys, let me ask you guys a quick question. Have any of you guys ever gone out and drank and had fun on, say, like a Friday or a Saturday night with alcoholic beverages? Have any of you guys heard of the concept, and this may be new for some, but if some of you guys might be familiar with pre-gaming before the actual events, you know, just getting everything loose and ready, getting in that state of mind before going out to the actual event. You could look at hydration prior to exercise as something very similar. The human body is comprised anywhere between 65 to 70 odd percentiles of water. The more lean tissue, the more water you're made up of. And the better you pre-game before the actual event, usually the better the actual play is. So hydrate, drink your water. It does all the beautiful things that Shinar said earlier. My bad, Coach May. Number 2, let's pose a hypothetical, right? So we're in the gym now with our half-gallon and or liter of water, and we've already pre-gamed before we come in, and we're about to head to our first exercise, priming up going to the squat rack and or bench press. Beautiful, thank you.
And here are the shakes. Y'all need anything else?
That one's mine?
It's chocolate.
Chocolate.
I love it.
You're awesome.
Thank you. Muscle malt. Suppose we're going to our first lift and we're ready, we're piped up, primed, we've hydrated, everything's ready, and you've already messed up. Why are you trying to lift at the start of this? Number 2 for injury prevention, warm up. Tell the fine people about warming up, Coach.
The whole thing with warming up, it like, nobody likes to do it, but it'll help prevent injury. How? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I just work out.
Warming up. I love this example. So imagine your muscles just like a rubber band. They have 2 primary functions, contraction and extension. Think of a stretched out rubber band as the extension and a relaxed rubber band as contraction. If I put a rubber band, if I have a rubber band in my pocket, it's warm, I pull it out and I do all this, cool, excellent. Rubber band does exactly what the rubber band needs to do. Now, let's say I take the same rubber band and I put it in a deep freezer and I set it in there for like an hour and I try and pull it out and I try to extend it, the muscle snaps. Now, how does this pertain to us? Because we're not usually sitting in a deep freezer. For those of you who are though, this pertains even more so. Now, think of it like this. When your body is inactive, more in a sedentary state, your body goes into the refrigerator or baseline like state. The muscles are not warm and they're not ready. So when we warm up, we prime the body. We get the muscles warm, nice and ready for contractile force and extension. This is a priming to avoid, again, injury, and then to recover, if you will, from injury. A lot of warm-ups are actually really, really good for those who have injuries because it takes your body through those full ranges of motion under very little load or tension. That's why we warm up, y'all. So do it. If you're skipping your warm-ups, take your time, 5 to 10 minutes before your gym time. I don't care how quick and effective the workout needs to be. Get your body ready. Number 3. What's our third point?
Y'all see how my daughter just boss hogged and pushed away her nutrition? I want y'all to know that she'll be screaming later on because she's hungry. I just want y'all to know she'll be look at that. Stretching is very important. Helps. There's so many benefits to it. And it's not even like stretching. Warming up is not just stretching. Like it's really just getting warm. Like you don't even necessarily have to warm up like the specific muscle group, which a lot of people will do. Even just like jumping rope or walking on the treadmill, just literally getting your like blood pumping, your heart rate, and like warming up your core temperature, and so that blood can flow to your muscles. It will do so much before you actually work out, and it's like how he said it. That's really like how you can liken muscles to. It's like a rubber band, and it's not like you're gonna lift and it's not your muscle is gonna freaking snap. It's not like it will happen every time. You could actually do a workout without warming up. It's just not a great idea.
Number 3, and I'm gonna make this right here the last point. It's kind of a conjoined, but we're warmed up, we've hydrated, we're ready. We're at the rack, we're at the bench, we're at the dumbbell spot. We're about to perform our lift. We go down and oh my God, my legs, my arms, my back, I'm shaking like a leaf in the middle of the storm. Number 3, proper lifting technique and load. These could be 2 individual points with how much in depth we could go into them, but for the sake of time, we're gonna mesh both together. Proper lifting technique. I do not know how many times I've had to correct squat form, bench form, any type of hinge and lift form, and make sure that we're using the proper biomechanics. But I'll let you know this in short. If your technique is not stable, if your core is not engaged, if you are not secure during these lifts, take it from a person who had weak core muscles, who has gone through the bout himself. It is not a matter of if, simply a matter of when this will rear its ugly head. Your form and technique is pertinent. Be anal about it. Be very particular about it. Hit us up and we can coach you. We'll tell you how to perform lifts correctly.
Technique, form. I am so like I will take a year on a particular movement just to ensure that the form is correct. Because there's no point in going up in weight. There's no point in adding weight, especially, and I'm talking specifically about like weightlifting, like strength training. there's no point in going up in weight if you have not like gotten your form down at all. Now, sometimes adding resistance, like a little bit of resistance, can help you go through that range of motion smoother, because like doing with body weight, like not actually feeling the weight bearing down and feeling the weight coming down on like your body, and then feeling the way that your body is supposed to be like in that position. Adding a little bit of weight can help, not like loads of weight, but like if you're just doing it with the bar and it's like you're having a hard time with your form, and if you add maybe 10 more pounds and you can at least have enough resistance to feel your body's muscles like contracting the way that it needs to understand the movement that your body needs to be in, because you can kind of make that connection a little bit more when there's a little bit of weight on you, as opposed to it's just like a feather, so you don't really know how you're moving. And everybody's not like in tune with their body. Everybody's not a dancer or choreographer, and so like a lot like strength training and weight training is a lot like that. Like you need to have an understanding of the way that your body moves. And so form, we're thinking about like squats, for example, or like bench press. It is okay to be on the same weight until you get the form right. Like with my squats, I probably do have like the abilities to squat heavy. That is a big thing. It's like you could squat heavy, you could squat heavier, and I'm like, yeah, but if your form isn't where it needs to be, there's no point in squatting heavy, because I'm gonna mess around and hurt myself.
Be out the game for longer.
Yeah, we don't want that. And so it's okay. My whole thing, injury prevention with that. So my dog be carrying me. This is why we haven't made videos. No, she's not why. The whole thing with injury prevention is to, it's not just having proper form, it's like taking your time. Like take your time with it. And I obviously like don't overdo it. Like if you feel comfortable doing it, like obviously ask somebody. Ask somebody to check your form. One thing that I'm learning, every gym has somebody in there that knows something. So you may be at a gym with a personal trainer. If you're not at a gym with a personal trainer, the manager or someone, employee, probably trains or something. So ask somebody to check your form, or record it, and then we can help you. If you're one of our clients, we would do that. You can FaceTime us, or you can send us a video of your workout, and we will check your form for you. We'll tell you if there's anything that you need to change or fix or whatever, so that way you are lifting properly. Because the whole thing is to lift properly is so that way you don't hurt yourself, so that way you can lift more, so that way you have more results. So it's okay to take your time to make sure that your form is correct. I've been on a particular movement and form check on one particular body part for a while, and I'm not in too much of a hurry. And so you just got to be okay with like taking your time, and that's also prevents injury. Take your time. Take your time. Unless you're like a pro rushing through workouts like we do, we're not pros, but we rush through workouts sometimes. But have the time. Take your time with the workout. Like you got days, if you have time, if you have days to do that, take your time with a particular workout, with a particular movement, until your form is proper.
Those are 3.5 major tips that you can apply starting now to prevent or recover from any onset injuries. Hydration, stretching, well, more so warm up, because we're not inherently recommending that you stretch before a workout, but you do need to warm up.
We do have a video on the importance of stretching though, so go back and watch that.
Indeed. And then proper form and load for whatever lift you're performing. That being the case, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with someone who has busted their hip, knee, shoulder, booty joints doing lifts that they know they have no reason doing. That being said, we'll catch you guys next video. Peace.